Hey guys, Janelle here from janellemma.com. I want to talk to you today about your results and getting stuck in those ruts. And now there's many times in your business that you may get stuck in a rut, or that you may feel like you're not moving forward, or that something's holding you back. And there's different ways obviously to deal with that and to handle that situation. And we don't want to be stuck in those ruts for too long, because that's when we lose a lot of momentum and a lot of motivation within ourselves and within our team as well. So we need to be looking maybe at some different strategies that can help us to get through those ruts, and to push through them. So you basically can't get through a rut unless you're going to keep pushing yourself forward and keep motivating yourself and keep that consistency up with what you were doing before you got stuck into that rut. So, and if you're someone who feels like you need some inspiration or some motivation to move forward, this video should help you out in some way or another. And it may just open your mind up to the different ways that you can get yourself out of a rut, which is all that mindset, isn't it? It's all what you tell yourself in the mind. It's all that personal growth, and it's how we really deal with things on a daily basis. So look at the obstacles and challenges that you've had so far as something that may have needed to actually happen so you could learn from that. So there's many people out there that look at the negative before the positive, and they'll say, oh, why did that happen to me? That's where they say the why me statements to themselves. And that's when obviously the universe is going to give you more challenges and problems in your life. If you're just sitting there feeling sorry about things and sorry for yourself, it's not going to serve you properly in any way. So if you can look at this challenge or this obstacle or something that's happened in your business as a way of something that you needed to happen so you could move forward, then you will look at the way that all of your obstacles or your challenges come up, and you'll look at a different way of how to deal with those. So why not think to yourself, okay, I had that challenge because of a certain reason. You may not know that reason until later on down the track, but usually once you've learnt from that, you can then teach other people how to also overcome those same obstacles and challenges. And this is where being, the mentor and the leader within yourself for your team and for the people in your circle is really going to create your story and create that success to help other people have a story as well. So why not look at it as something that was meant to happen to you for a certain reason? Now, I look at that as something in our team, not necessarily directly in my business, but in our team, I have seen where people have put themselves into a rut or felt really stuck and really like they've been kicked in the bum and stomped in the ground because of something that's happened within our team altogether. Something where maybe someone was meant to join, but then they ended up joining another team, or they had customers on board that then didn't like a certain product, and so they were bad-mouthing it to other people. And of course, then people get that word of mouth negativity from that. If they, if their circle of friends then find out that this person didn't like a product, and obviously they're bad-mouthing it and shouting it out to the universe that they didn't like this product, and so other people then get this negative vibe about it as well. And that can be bad for the people that in your warm market that you thought you were going to talk to, but they've gone, oh no, I heard about that from someone else and it didn't work for them, so I know it's not going to work for me. So that's where you can start to get stuck into that rut, and where your mindset can start to drift into a negative state. But we don't want that to happen for our business. We obviously want more of a positive vibe and uplifting feeling every single day for our business and for ourselves to move forward. And so this is where personal growth and mindset come in massively. This is where it's so important to keep in touch with your personal growth, your personal development, and to keep, things like journaling or meditation or affirmations or whatever it is that you do, keep those high, keep those happening every single day. Because if you let these negative thoughts or these negative words that come at you become a problem, that's when you will be stuck in that rut for a very long time, because you're talking yourself into the negativity of something else that happens somewhere else with someone else, and it's not something that you can control or that you want to be a part of. So why not look at the positives of this? Now look at it as you were meant to have this obstacle or challenge happen to you because you want to learn from that. And what is it you've learned from that? Why not jot down some obstacles or challenges that you've had personally within your business that you've then overcome, and then share that with your team or some other people on social media, or the people that follow you through your own personal branding and stuff like that. Why not share that with them? Because you could really be helping someone else go through those same challenges. You could be helping someone else to overcome a certain fear or a certain problem that they've had going on that's also kept them in a really big rut and made them, kick themselves to the ground and not be able to get back up and motivated again. You don't know if your problem could be a solution for them. The way that your problem happened to you and the way you overcome that could really be a massive solution to other people. So you want to look at it, how you can serve other people with this challenge that's been put in front of you. And a good way to do that is to write down what the challenge was. Write down what those obstacles were. And then you may not know for a few months until something else happened and everything's lifted again and your motivation is high again. You may not understand why that obstacle or challenge happened to you to start with until a little while later. But once you realize why it was meant to happen, if you're someone who believes in everything happens for a reason, I'm someone who believes in that very strongly, that everything happens for a reason. So I always try to look at the positive in something. If it's something that's happened to me that's been something that's really kicked me in the bum, or it's really made me feel down in some way, I try and look at the positive and go, okay, that really hurt my my feelings, or that really hurt my business in some way. But I'm going to overcome that. There's a reason that I was meant to learn from that. There was something I was meant to learn from that, and I'm going to find that out so I can then teach that to other people. So this is where you really need to look at how you can help and serve other people. And a way to do that is to go through your own challenges and through the losses that you've had, or through the negativity that you've had within your business, and teach other people how to overcome that. Because you've obviously overcome that yourself anyway. If you've grown from that, if your business has grown from that, you've got out of that rut, you've built your motivation again, and everything's back to normal, and you can assess that and then help other people to overcome those same challenges. I know when you're starting out in a business, 2 years ago when I started out, there were some challenges I had, which I knew I overcome. And then now I can teach how to overcome those same challenges. I can say to them, I went through that same exact thing 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, and I had that same challenge happen to me in my business, and this is how I overcome that, or this is how I got past that. And so always try and look at those challenges as something that was meant to happen for a reason, because you were meant to learn something from it and teach it to other people. And I find that if you keep yourself in that mindset of, instead of thinking to yourself, why did this happen to me? Why not think to yourself, this situation was meant to happen to me so I can, learn something from it. So switch that around, switch that mindset around as to know that this was meant to be something that was meant to happen, and then move on from that and teach other people what you learned out of that situation. Make yourself unstoppable and bulletproof. The more posture you have for what you do, the more bulletproof you are and stronger you are for the challenges that arise in your business or in your life even, the more you can then overcome those challenges quite easily, because they're not something that's going to wreck your mindset. They're not something that's going to stomp you into the ground. They're not something that's going to become a real problem that's going to stop your business from growing. So let's be bulletproof. Let's be strong enough that we can overcome these challenges, and that we can build on these challenges and learn from them and teach what we learnt to other people. It's a really strong way to build your personal growth. It's a really strong way to have posture for your business. If you don't look at obstacles and challenges as the why me, why did that happen to me, how the heck can I get out of this? Look at it as a way that you need to learn and grow from that. We always grow from the things that were an obstacle to us or a challenge to us. So think about how you're going to react to different situations. You're either going to react and become successful from that, or react and become lack-minded because of it. So which one do you want to become? Maybe make sure that you look at the way that you can grow from this in a big way and in every way possible, and that way you can move forward in your business a lot quicker and help others grow. I'm losing my voice. Help others grow, help yourself grow. and obviously help your business grow along the way as well. So I hope you got value from that. Please like or comment this if it was of value to you, and please share this with your team if you think they would get benefit from this as well. And I'll see you all on the next video. See ya.